But what one student thinks is an academic edge, another student calls it cheating. Spirits are high here at USM Tribal Society 8th Annual Powwow. As you can see behind me, members are performing a traditional gourd dance. But that's not all there is. Let's check it out. My guest today has been in wrestling for almost 25 years. He's third-generation wrestler, and he's the founder of Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, Mr. King of the Mountain himself, Double J Jeff Jarrett.
Appreciate you having me on.
Hello, I'm Harry Potter, and we're standing outside Oak Grove Public Library right now, where all the Lamar County library systems are celebrating the big read. Let's go in and check it out. Expectio Patrona!
It's time for Hub Stumper this week. I asked the Pine Belt residents cinematic questions about corners, crying, and baseball to a place called home. And I'll get you, my little pretty. Wait, where's my popcorn? Thank you. Roll clip. Well, that's our show. Hope you enjoyed it. You can follow us now on YouTube and Twitter. Keyword USM Hub City TV. Till next time, stay sassy, Hattiesburg. As students at the University of Southern Mississippi prepare for final exams, other students prepare by abusing prescription drugs such as Adderall and Ritalin in order to achieve a high GPA. Adderall and Ritalin are stimulant medications prescribed for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. The medications help those with ADHD focus and stay on task.
It does work.
Thomas Bocek, a USM student, was diagnosed with ADHD in 2008, describes the benefits he has had taking Adderall.
It does help focus your study habits to where you don't get sidetracked, you don't waste time. You actually sit down and manage your time to where it's more beneficial to you in your academics.
Thomas went on to say since being prescribed Adderall, he has had to turn fellow students down who asked to buy it from him. In recent years, students who do not have ADHD have been getting Adderall and Ritalin from students who have been prescribed with the medications in order to get an academic edge. One anonymous student said she's been illegally taking Adderall since she's been in college, and the way she goes about it seems like a drug deal.
I definitely sometimes feel like a druggie. Don't get me wrong, like it's the way you have to get it and stuff. You have to like be like, hey, do you have this? Can I pay you for it or something?
Well, what one student thinks is an academic edge, another student calls it cheating. USM student Catherine Hunt says she feels cheated when she sees students excel in school by taking Adderall or Ritalin illegally.
If I was to stay up all night studying really hard and someone shows up who's taken Ritalin or Adderall and they can just breeze through the test, I'm going to feel like, I was cheated by them being able to do that so easily, and I'm having to work so hard.
Campus officials at USM refer me to Dr. Ronald Kent, a pediatrician at Hattiesburg Clinic Connections. Dr. Kent talked about the different side effects one may suffer when taking these medications inappropriately.
Headaches, they can get abdominal pain, they can have a lot of problems sleeping. It can actually cause even a psychosis of hallucinations. It can cause their vital signs to change, their heart rate, blood pressure. It can be a significant event if it's taken inappropriately.
Other side effects students have said to experience are extreme lack of appetite and feeling jittery. One thing that is popular among the students is that the medications help them pull all-nighters, something that Dr. Kent says only adds to the danger of taking it inappropriately.
A lot of students will misuse this just to keep them awake so that they can study all night. That's a very inappropriate way. Not only are you then combining the danger of the medicine, but then fatigue and sleep deprivation on top of it.
And once the pill wears off, the crash can be terrible.
It's a really hard crash. A lot of people, I hear people that take a lot of Adderall sometimes and they're down for like a full day. They cannot do anything, function at all. They just have to sleep it off.
Thomas also warns students using prescription medications illegally.
For someone that just walks up and just says, hey man, let me get some Adderall, blah, 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 I hear it's good for studying, and they don't know what it's going to do to them, not good.
I'm Mercer Morrison for 7 on Your Side. Excitement was in the air as Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, or TNA, came to Hattiesburg. A sold-out crowd was on hand for the event at the Hattiesburg Convention Center. TNA Wrestling dazzled the crowd with kicks, slams, and punches. TNA wrestler Eric Young says wrestling is an affordable way to have fun.
It's a form of entertainment. I mean, and the economy and stuff, the way things are right now, people need to forget about that for a couple hours. It's affordable, especially shows like this, the fans can feel like they're part of the action, and just forget about everything for a little while and be entertained.
TNA wrestler the Pope D'Angelo De Niro thinks wrestling is so popular because it offers fans matches and shows all year.
Year round, no break, no off seasons. So I think that appeals to the people because any of the 4 seasons of the year, they can always get their taste, if you will, a piece of the pie that is the world of professional wrestling.
Current wrestler and founder of TNA, Jeff Jarrett, explained how TNA differs from other wrestling organizations.
Every time we get the opportunity to touch the TNA fan, just plain and simple, we make sure that they get their money's worth. From in-ring action to just the TNA experience. So that to me is the biggest thing that separates us from the pack, from WWE, from any other form of entertainment, is our fan-friendly, fan-interactive experience.
Kyle, a lifelong wrestling fan, follows the sport because of the dedication of the wrestlers.
These guys, they just come out and they just put their bodies on the line. What they do for these fans, the love, the passion, the entertainment, it means a lot to the fans as well as it means a lot to the guys. And it's just something that we hope will go on forever.
One young fan was surprised when he met some of the wrestlers.
When they started trash talking, when you really met them, they weren't mean at all.
You can catch all the action of TNA on TNA Impact, Monday nights at 8 on Spike TV. I'm Mercer Morrison for Hub City TV.